Yes, guys. Here we are back in Arma 3. Right, this is gonna be this is an intro video, okay? But there's gonna be a series, or should I say, a continuation, right, of this dynamic campaign. Yeah, so it's a dynamic campaign. I could not remember what the mod's called. Okay, it's down the bottom here. I think it's Dynamic Universal War System mod I'm basically working with. Awesome add-on. Um, so let's give you a rundown. Right. So I my current campaign settings are no enemy tanks, no enemy air. Difficulty is set to elite, which is the highest you can get. I'm only working with the standard DLCs you can get on Steam. Um, and like I said, guys, it's a dynamic universal war system um, campaign I'm using. So I've got no idea. I haven't positioned the enemies. I haven't positioned the zones. It's randomly selected the zones. It's randomly selected my main base. Right. So that's how I basically set it up. Um, so yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just do a quick rundown as to what we're basically working with throughout this campaign. Right. So here we are at main base. Okay. Main base. Okay, cool. So these are the assets we got, right? Or all the different AI players involved. Okay, so yes, this is all AI driven. Obviously controlled by myself. So I'll be the um, battlefield commander, as well as lead scout, as well as everything. Okay, so let's give you guys a rundown. On this side, right, we've got Team Yellow. So in the real world, okay, these guys will be known as CCS, right, which is Combat Service Support. Okay, so we got refueling truck, we got ammo, we got repair vehicles, right? We've got two transport heli. Okay, little birds. We've got two of those bad boys. Okay. Over this side, we've got three vehicles. These vehicles are basically to service the vehicles on main base, right? We've got two tube carrier armored vehicles, so these bad boys will take us out on patrols. Okay, so that is Team Yellow. So all I've shown you just then, that is Team Yellow. So this will be Team Yellow. So this will be 21. I use numbers instead of using names. Right, it's just far better, because every time you replace a soldier, you got to remember that name, and it's just way too many names to remember. Right, so I'll refer to these guys. Instead of Campbell, it'd be 21. Instead of Young, it'd be 22. Davis, 23. Right, get the idea. So this vehicle, lead vehicle here now would be 21, 22, 23. It's a three-man crew. Right, and 24, 25, and 26. Okay, Team Red will be in this vehicle, so it will be 2, 3, 4, 5 in that vehicle. Okay, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this vehicle, which is Team Green. I will be the driver of this vehicle until we get to the drop-off point, and then 24 will become the driver. Right. So in this vehicle, we've got 27, we got 28, and we got 29. In this vehicle here, in this heli, we got 30. And again, guys, these guys are mainly there to support us on the battlefield. Okay, we've also got 40 in this one, right? Basically spearbot. Okay, but we needed two helis, so we have fire team, red fire team in that one, and green fire team in this one. Okay, so we're not all in the same heli, just in case we get shot down. We're not all we're not all dead. Yeah, okay, well, he's definitely dead. Right. over this side, guys, we got QRF. Okay, so QRF is these bad boys here. So we got QRF tanks 1, 2. Okay, so that'll be 11, 12, 13 in the front vehicle, 14, 15, 16 in this vehicle here, the one to the left. So the one to the right over there is 11, 12, 13, 3-man crew. There's no space for any troop transport in the back. Right on the left, we've got 14, 15, 16. Okay, we've got 2 attack heli, 17, 18, and we've got 19, 20 at the back here. Right. Okay, what else we got? So yeah, we got assault team and fire support. So this is team red, team green. Okay, so we also have artillery. Okay, so should we need any fire mission, then we'll ask these guys to basically call in 3 vehicles. Right, and just behind the vehicles there, if you can see, right, this station over here basically got its own resupply, ammo resupply and repair. Okay, should these guys need it. Right. What else we got? Okay, so we got sentry. Right, so we've got 2 vehicles or 2 tanks, base sentry, 2, 2. Right, so these guys are responsible for securing or maintaining security, base security. Right, once we capture the enemy zone, okay, we'll have these guys will basically come out and man those enemy positions, well, captured positions. Right, guys, so basically that's really what we got going on. Okay, so it's team red, fire team, team green, fire team, QRF, blue. Okay, support is yellow. Right, and we've got artillery and base support, which is white. Okay, so you guys get the idea. So what's going on? So let's show you where these guys are parked. These guys are here. Okay, so these guys are basically on the other side of this wall. I mean, you probably can see the top of the vehicles there. Right. So yeah, guys, that is basically it. Again, like I said, the idea is to provide a more realistic gameplay when it comes to open map battlefield like this. Okay, obviously you got the CQB type of games like your Ready or Not. They're more CQC, CQB type stuff. Where this pretty much give you a bit of both worlds, right? So open map, tactical gameplay. I mean, like before you got to think about it before you even get to the building to go into your fibula, right? So fighting built up area. Before you go into that element of the battle, you've got to get there first. Okay, so this open map Arma gives you everything. However, there's not many. It's not a true. I've seen a few videos on YouTube and stuff, and everyone make it seem like it's this very fast-paced go 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 scene. And I can tell you guys, in the real world, it's really not that fast. Right? It's fast to get out of killing zones. It's fast to get out of the killing range. Right? The planning stage of stuff and carefully um, moving through the ground, picking cover, analyzing or gathering situation awareness. Yeah, those sort of stuff, guys. It does take a little bit of time. You got to remember, at the end of the day, in game like this, you're basically replacing AI soldiers, so you can respawn. Obviously, if you're gonna try and say, do you know what? I don't want to lose any of these AI soldiers under my command, then it means you got to put them in situation, right, that we've got the upper hand. Okay, so for example, it's not realistic to have two guys take on 70. Okay, that wouldn't happen in real world. It just would not happen. The ratio for us to them, they got way more upper hand, right? So all times you got to think about it like that. So the reason why you'd actually attack and the reason why you withdraw is sometimes it's just to do with firepower. They've got more firepower than what we got, or they got more manpower than what we got. So we have to basically withdraw, hold position, and find an alternative, right? Or just withdraw and completely scrap the whole entire mission. Okay, that's the reality, and that is what I'm trying to. That's how I'm trying to play this game, right? So yeah, guys. Now a little bit about myself, right? I probably should have said this at the start. Now I've done 10 years plus service in the British Forces as a paratrooper. Um, my unit is a little bit different, so I was more on the specialist type of unit. Okay, so for example, when our guys finish basic training, we go off and do advanced um, tactics and weapon training. Okay, which if I remember correctly, is about 2 months. And in that 2 months, you basically learn all the weapon systems in the British forces. Okay, so with that said, you guys will see me from time to time re-roll into different um, weapon systems, right, based on mission or task. Okay, so it'll be task or mission dependent on what weapon system I basically re-rolled into. So at the minute, I think I'm in the light machine gun role. Again, I used to be a light machine gunner. So I was a rifleman at first. I mean, pretty much standard, right? And then I went on into more of a specialist role. So I went on to like a machine gunner. So that covers your light machine gunner and your heavy machine gunner. So your 50 cal machine guns, grenade machine guns, those sort of stuff, right? I must say the only role I didn't actually um, I didn't go into was mortar, right? Mortars. I wasn't a mortarman, but I've dealt with those guys. Okay, so I didn't go into mortars. I went to sniper instead. Okay, so I was also a sniper. So you guys, you'll see me change into these roles from time to time. The idea really is to try and give you guys a more of a realistic feel as to what those roles or what those guys would actually do on the battlefield. Okay, what's the role of a sniper on the battlefield? What's the role of a light machine gunner? Right? A heavy machine gunner. Okay. So those sort of thing, guys, is really what I'm trying to showcase in these Arma series. Um, and little things like how you actually, I'm not really going to go into map reading and how you really contour lines and stuff like that to me, because we start get into that environment of super tactical, and I'm not sure if you guys want to see super tactical, because super tactical can come across as being boring because you got to plan stuff, and do you know what I mean? But the planning I enjoy doing. Not many people like watching those sort of things, so I guess I could actually do it for the ones who want to see it and just do timestamps. So I guess I could do it that way. Um, but yeah, I'll play around and see, guys. So yes, that is it. Again, guys, this is just an intro video as to what I've got set up. Oh, let's give you an idea of the area. Okay, so we've got 10 enemy zones, massive zones, right? Massive zones to cover. I think the maximum radius is 1,000, dropping down to 750. Okay, so there's a 751, 750, and yeah, 1,000 is the max. Okay, so massive space for us to actually move in and clear. Again, I'll keep it realistic. HE and those sort of stuff get used when it's really, really necessary. Okay, so I'm going to try and maintain rules of engagements. So you're not just going to just shoot everyone. There's also friendly. Um, there's random friendlies in the area. So these guys are random friendlies. I have no control over these guys. To a point, I can direct them to move to a particular zone and stay there, but chances are they will eventually move to another zone off their own backs. Okay, there are civilians present in the area as well, so you can't just drop bombs on any location because there are civilian presence in those areas as well, guys. So again, like I said, I'm trying to keep it as realistic as possible without giving away like up to date or current um, military tactics, right? So there you go, guys. Quick video. Catch you guys on the streams or in the videos. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm out for this one. Peace.